Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Show. Today I'm going to go through a quick review of 10 problems with you before we take our quiz over Unit 1. So if you could take out a sheet of paper and number 1 to 10, and also take out your multiplication table. Go ahead and hit pause while you're getting your materials together, and then when you finish, hit play. All right, now that you have your materials out, number 1, please write your answer down and then we will check. Okay, so this is the square root of 121. It means what number times itself gives you 121. So if I look at my multiplication table, 11 times 11 is 121. Okay. Number 2, find the answer. You can use your multiplication table, write it on your paper. Okay, so 13 squared means 13 times 13. That is 169. Okay, number 3, write your answer. Okay, the square root of 15 squared is just 15. The reason it's 15 is because when you square a number and then take the square root, you just get the same number back. They undo each other. They're inverse operations. You could work it out. 15 times 15 is 225. So this 15 squared is 225, but then when you take the square root of 25, you're asking yourself what number times itself gives you 225? That would be 15. That's why you get the same answer back. Okay, number 4, take the square root of 36. Okay, square root means what number times itself gives you 36. So 6 times 6 is 36. All right, we're on question 6. Find the prime factorization. Write your answer in exponential form. So what you're going to do is make a factor tree. Go ahead and pause the video, and when you finish your factor tree and have your answer in exponential form, then click play. Okay, so the 36, I'm going to make a factor tree, and there are lots of ways you can do this. You could take 4 times 9, 3 times 12, 2 times 18. I'll go ahead and start with 4 times 9. 4 is not prime because I can take 2 times 2 to get 4. So I'm going to break down my 4 into 2 times 2. My 9 is not prime because I can take 3 times 3. So now 3's are prime. I finished my prime factorization for 36. My answer should be 2 to the second times 3 to the second, because I have 2 2's and I have 2 3's. All right, we're ready for number 7. This is a PEMDAS problem. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So write this problem on your paper. Hit pause while you work it out. When you finish, hit play to check your answer. Okay, so PEMDAS tells us to do parentheses first. I don't have any. Then exponents. I don't have any. Then all the multiplication division from left to right. So I do have a 3 times 10, which is 30. And then I'm just going to write down my minus 20. The last step is always add and subtract from the left to the right. Well, I just have 30 minus 20. See if you had the answer 10. All right, write down number 8. Hit pause after you write it down. When you finish your problem, hit play. Okay, now that you're finished, remember we're going to follow PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I don't have parentheses. I don't have exponents. I do have multiplication and division. So notice I have a 4 times 5 here. I've got to do that first to get 20. Then I have 44 minus 20. 44 minus 20 would be 24. The last step is add and subtract. Okay, we're ready for number 9. So write this problem on your paper, then pause the video. When you finish and you have your final answer, hit play again. All right, so PEMDAS is parentheses. I don't have any. Then exponents. Well, in this problem, I do have exponents. I have 3 to the second. 3 to the second is 3 times 3, 9. After I do my exponents, I multiply and divide from the left to the right. So if I copy down the rest of my problem, 8 times 9 and divided by 12, I notice I have multiplication and division. I have to go left to right. So I'm going left to right. I'm going to start like I'm reading a sentence and do 8 times 9 to get 72. Then 72 divided by 12 is 6. Check and see if you got 6. Okay, last review problem. Write your problem on your paper. Pause the video. When you finish and you have your final answer, hit play. Okay, make sure you're paused until you finish your problem. All right, now that you're finished, let's see how you did. So in the numerator, I have adding and multiplying. PEMDAS tells us to multiply first. So I've got to take 3 times 5 to get 15. Then I add 5 plus 15 to get 20. In the denominator, I have all subtracting, so I go left to right. So 10 take away 4 is 6. So I have a 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. Remember, the fraction bar means to divide. So I've got 20 divided by 4. So 20 divided by 4 would be 5. Check and see if you have 5. Okay, so we've reviewed how to do order of operations, square roots and squares, and prime factorization. Now it's time for you to take your Unit 1 big quiz. I think you are ready. Good luck.